we're trying to marry the two. I've shown you some data that suggests that maybe there's a microbiota link to prematurity, but there are lots of further steps we must take. We're seeking to understand the mechanism and hoping that this is all generalizable to larger numbers of women, but we will see. I told you about a postpartum disturbance that, again, we have yet to determine as to its clinical relevance, but we're thinking could have some. And then what are the implications? You're going to hear from Phil Tarr after me talk about these events that now take place after delivery in the child. And Phil, I think, will tell you a little bit about the importance of strains and viruses. These are two things I've not talked about in the work I've shown you, and yet these are things that we still are pursuing, and I will seek to endorse as immensely important. We have to get down to a level of granularity that is technically difficult, challenging, and yet quite important. And in part because we know that these could be important factors in the larger ecosystems. So, the role of the microbiome in maternal health, fetal development, these are hot topics now that I think you'll hear much more about in ensuing days and weeks. And the idea maybe the possibility of a transmitted risk. So, let me just conclude here. I'll put up some names of those I wish to thank in this work, in particular the Marcia Dimes from the Maturity Center here at Stanford, those in my lab, Dan DiGiulio in particular, whose work, published work I just showed you, and then all of you for your interest. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce Dr. Phil Tarr, who's a professor of pediatrics and the director of gastroenterology, hepatology, and nutrition at Washington University in St. Louis. And his work has most recently really been involved in understanding a very specific organ system and the relationship of the microbiome and fetal health. So thank you, Phil.
Thank you, Bonnie. Very good. So I really appreciate the opportunity to come today to talk at this Taldex Symposium for multiple reasons. First, I'm going to be talking about necrotizing enterocolitis, an utterly horrible and inexcusably overlooked disorder of early childhood. I also want to convey that we are at a point now where technological advances are giving some clarity to the etiology of this disorder, and it will be technological advances looking forward.